First hearing on our agenda tonight is 34 College Road. Mark, can you read that into the record?
Yes, sir. The petition of Jason and Michelle Eldridge for property located at 34 College Road, Burlington, Mass., as shown on the Burlington Assessor's Records map and parcel reference 27-68-0. The applicant is seeking a variance to construct a new home. The proposed plot plan submitted shows the house would not meet the required left setback, requiring a variance to reduce the setback from 15 feet to 9.5 feet, violation of Article 5, Section 5.2.0. Burlington zoning bylaw requires a minimum of 15-foot setbacks regarding the density regulation.
Thank you. If the applicant's here, you can sit up at the chair and introduce yourself and give us a preview.
Be happy to. How are you all tonight?
Very good, thanks.
My name is Jason Eldridge, the owner of 34 College Road as well. And we are seeking to have the variance approved. We currently, our structure that's currently on property now had a variance that was granted back in 1973 for an addition that was put on, which is currently 8.5 feet from the property line of actually my neighbor that's sitting right here in support of it. And we're actually looking to move it a foot in the other direction as well, due to the fact that when the zoning came back, in order to put the house on it in regulation, it would have to be at an angle. We felt it would be not good for the street and real estate value as well. Plus, for our neighbors to have a house that's on an angle on the street. So we came back to petition for the 9.5 versus what we currently have is 8.5 now that was approved in 73.
All right, thank you.
Yep.
See if we have any questions first. Rob?
Negative. I don't have any questions, thank you.
Mark?
No questions.
John?
I have a question. If you already have a variance for 8.5 feet, and you're gonna go make it smaller, for, better for the town, why do you need another variance, as long as you're underneath what you've already been approved?
That's a good question. I don't know. I think it was because of the telephone pole that we're moving it more? Is that why? Oh, okay. The building inspector denied the application. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Just jump in for a second. So I was wondering the same thing, John, and I'm just looking at the full decision.
Okay.
Here if you want to see it. But it looks like they approved it to a plan back in 1973. So I think that's the reason why.
Because they approved it to a specific
Plan, yeah. Any other questions?
I didn't think that's how it worked, but
Yeah.
building inspector did it, he did it. I guess no questions. Even though it's gonna be a much bigger house, the variances are gonna be less.
Right. It will be shorter this way, just so it'll be 15 feet back. We're actually going to go to where our deck is right now, so it won't go beyond her deck, which is a 16-foot deck that we have in the back.
Yeah, no, I'm all set for right now.
Okay. Joe?
Seems to be the trend in the neighborhood. I'm fine with, I'm good with it.
Yeah.
So I don't really have any questions either. I think that, I guess it kind of fits the neighborhood. You're actually increasing the length between houses, so I don't have any questions, but this is a public hearing, so we have to open up to the public. Is there anybody here that would like to speak for or against this application? You can come up to the microphone right there and state your name and okay, seeing none.
Hi everyone. I'm actually in the new construction right next door at 32 College Road, so for me I have absolutely no issue with him doing this. I think it's actually really good for the neighbourhood. We're starting to improve the area, so I think it's only a good thing for this to happen.
Okay, great. And so what was your name, just for the record?
My name's Zach Farber, F-A-R-B-E-R.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
There's nobody else here to speak for or against. We have a motion to close the public hearing.
Make a motion to close the public hearing.
Second.
Motion has been made and seconded to close the public hearing. All those in favor?
Aye.
All right.
Any other comments? Or motions?
I'm okay with the whole thing.
Make a motion to approve variance for 34 College Road to change the setback from 15 feet to 9.5 feet to comport with the plan that was filed with the application dated May 18th, 2022.
Second?
Okay, motion has been made and seconded to approve a side variance for 34 College Road from 15 to 9.5 feet as shown on plans dated 5/18/22. All those in favor?
Aye.
5-0. Congrats.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Yep.
You have your cards. No, thank you.
All right, we have another hearing on our agenda for 157 Bedford Street for 3 signs for Apex Defense Academy. If anybody's here for that application, come up and introduce yourself. And
Hi guys, I'm Vinny Ruggio. I am the new tenant at 157 Bedford Street. It used to be, I believe, 9-round boxing. So the use is exactly the same, and we're asking to be able to put a sign on each side of the 3 sides of the building, which was what 9-round boxing had previously. And I am on the lot that is, I'm in the unit that's closest to the road, so all 3 sides of the building I actually occupy. So I'm not like a middle unit.
all right, thank you. John, you want to start this time?
I don't really want to set it right away, but I do want to make a motion that we take the 3 signs individually as opposed to vote on them in a group.
Sure. Is there a second?
Second.
Motion has been made and seconded to split the 3 signs for Apex Defense Academy. Take them all separately. All those in favor?
Aye.
All right, so, keep going?
Yep, sure.
The signs look appropriate for me, the one in the front and the one facing Bedford Street, but I'm not gonna vote for the sign in the back. I don't think it's a good spot for a signage out there. I think it's redundant, I don't think it's needed. Last week, we turned down the people who were on the inside of it for the same reason, so that's where I stand.
I'm in agreement with John with the sign on the front
Is that-
parcel.
Yeah, can we just clarify that? What sign is that? Is that A, B, or C?
Yeah, I'm trying to look at that now. Yeah, I couldn't find
Yeah, which
labeling.
one of these
No, really.
They're all the
photos?
same.
Yeah, they're all the same, kind of the same photo.
Which one of these photos, John, shows the one that you're not in agreement with? This one.
That'll be this one here that shows the back, the one with the, next to the Subway sign. See this one here, Mike?
Yeah. Oh, is that the one where you enter?
Behind the bank.
Behind,
You're
where-
taking a left like you're going into Dunkin' Donuts.
Oh, you mean, in the back, actually in the back?
That's in the back of his building.
Okay.
That's not the back. It's down in the back. That's the back, right behind the bank.
There's one facing the street, one facing the lot, and one facing
One-
the other
yeah,
way.
Right. The one facing Bedford Street covers that whole corner there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just says sketch 3.
Yes, so sketch 3.
I can-
So you'll see, you weren't here for the last meeting, but
Hey.
It's a sketch.
you go down there and take a look at them.
Hey.
That Subway sign, it's atrocious. It's full of birds' nests, the whole back of the wall is full of stuff, the landlord's not gonna take care of it. Who are you gonna attract in there anyway? The people going to Dunkin' Donuts? It's not necessary. It's just signage junk, it's just.
Yeah, no, I'll let the
If it wasn't at that
chairman
corner, then maybe, but, you know, it's,
Small building, so.
continue, but
signs will do the same thing.
Any other questions, Joe?
No other.
yeah, I tend to agree with my colleagues here, that I don't think that that has a heck of a lot of value in the back there. I think it's just overkill, so that's my opinion as well.
I also tend to be in agreement. I actually drove by today, and when you're coming from the town center, the trees that are there basically completely block the view of that wall until you're upon it, and if you're driving, you're not looking at that. So I agree, it's not really a value-add location. But the other two signs, you know, clearly one at the parking lot to show where the entrance is, and the other facing the street, so there's good visibility, I think, are sufficient.
Rob?
I have nothing to add. It hasn't been said.
Thank you. So, I agree, with the sentiment of the board. There's two signs right next to each other, essentially, you know, on that corner. I don't really see the need. I did myself drive down there, and so it's between Citizens Bank and the trees. I don't see that, being really useful at all, or value added, that's a good word. So we can talk about that in a second. So this is a public hearing. If there's anybody here that wants to speak for or against,
I hope no one talks. I don't
right. Please come up to the mic.
I take off running.
Seeing none? A motion to close the public hearing?
Motion to close the public hearing?
Second?
Motion has been made and seconded to close the public hearing. All those in favor?
Aye.
So, we have to kind of, before we make motions on each one of these, we have to kind of differentiate them somehow. There's
Yes,
no
sir.
real good plan. So I think
Which
if
plan is?
they're all the same, essentially. It's all the same sign. Am I correct in saying that?
Yeah, it's all the same exact sign. Correct.
Yeah, all three of them were exactly the same.
Yeah.
Did we ask
So-
about the lighting issue?
Yes. So I wanted to ask that, are these like channel lit? Is it one big box, or is it the channel lit?
It's going to be individual lettering.
Individual lettering, but channel, like the lights are inside, they're not like halo lit, they're not,
The lights are inside, correct. Yep.
since we don't have a lot to go on, I think we should probably specify channel lit. just so we-
The lumens, are those stated?
I don't see the lumens anywhere, so we definitely want,
It should be on one of them. It's like 80-something lumens, he said.
okay, yeah, I do see that, yeah.
He just said like all three are the same lumens.
Typically, we would put a condition for, lumens, not to exceed 90 lumens per square foot.
Yep.
You okay with that?
We've also asked that the lights be turned off by 11 PM.
Yep.
And that's for the liquor store because they stop at 11. It's residential.
Good,
Yep.
yeah, that's a good,
Oh, okay.
good point.
They're channel letters. It's on.
That's my gym,
Oh,
so
that's my
it's
gym, yeah.
not the detail for, Apex. I think if we were to, someone just make a motion, we could specify that they would channel lit letters. And I think that we need to specify that one in the back of the building is facing Citizens Bank.
Citizens Bank.
You know, the one on Bedford Street is facing Bedford Street, and the one on Middlesex Turnpike is, or what is,
The rest is
the other one's in the front storefront.
over the front door.
Yeah, over the front door.
Front entrance.
Yeah.
Entrance.
So you'll make three separate motions.
And then Citizens. So are there any other comments?
No, no comments. Thank you.
So if you're gonna make a motion, we could start with the front.
Which one?
The front
Front?
door, maybe, and I think that we specify the length and width too, just the entire sign.
So which
overall.
one is that? Which one is the front?
They're all the same size.
They're all the same size?
Yep.
Yeah.
26 inches by 85 inches
Okay.
overall.
It does say 80 lumens right there.
So make a motion to approve the sign application for 157 Bedford Street, Apex Defense Academy, to comport with the plans that were filed with the application, specifically 26 inches by 85 inches overall, and there are 3 signs, is that
We have to do them separately.
separately, or one
This-
sign, which is,
We'll call it sign one.
sign one, which is facing
Front
Bedford's, the front entrance,
Yep, there you go.
all right, channel letters, the lumens not to exceed 90, and the lights to be turned off by 11 PM.
Second.
So we just make sure I have all this, yep. All right, motion has been made and seconded for 157 Bedford Street, for the sign over the front entrance, called sign one, to be 26 inches in width by 85 inches in length, to read Apex Defense Academy, and to be channel lit letters. With the condition that there are no other lumens, with the condition that there are not to exceed 90 lumens per square foot, and that the sign is to be turned off at 11 PM. If there are no other signs, even if by right.
Wow.
All those in favor?
Aye.
So it's Jeremy or Mark on this one?
I'm sorry, who voted on the last one? Was that Jeremy? That was Jeremy.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rob, you're
That's Rob's.
on that one. So then, Jeremy, you can vote on this, the next one, and then Rob, you can vote on that. All right. So let's do, you want to do the Citizens Bank one next?
Sure. So motion to approve the sign application for 157 Bedford Street, Apex Defense Academy, sign number 2 facing
Bedford
Citizens Bank,
Bedford Street.
Bedford Street, okay, and it's the size of the sign is 26 inches by 85 inches. And we have a provision that there be channel lit letters, and the lumens are not to exceed 90 per square foot, and the lights are to be turned off by 11 PM, and there are no other signs, even if by right.
Second.
So this is for the Bedford Street side. Motion has been made and seconded to approve Apex Defense Academy at 157 Bedford Street. Yeah, this is my gym. So it's not the right one, fortunately.
Sorry.
Yeah, no worries. To read Apex Defense Academy, the sign to be 26 inches in width by 85 inches in length, and to be channel lit. With the conditions of not to exceed 90 lumens per square foot, the lights to be shut off on the sign at 11 PM, and no other sign even if by right. All those in favor?
Aye.
Point of order, Mr.
Wait
Chairman.
a minute, I thought that was the one we,
No, that was Bedford Street.
Mark wasn't here for the last meeting? Oh, did you already tell him about?
No, we're gonna talk about that right now,
Oh,
before we move on. So, just before anybody makes a motion on the Citizens Bank side, we're trying something new, to make a motion to approve. I'll always make a motion in the affirmative, and then vote against it.
I'm sorry. Make a motion.
Make a motion to approve in the affirmative.
Oh.
no matter what, whether or not we vote for it or against it.
Oh, all right. In other words, you're gonna just for or against, really?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So, I'm gonna make a motion now for the
For the Citizens Bank.
Citizens Bank, all right, so for the Citizen Bank side, sign, motion to approve the sign application for 157 Bedford Street, Apex Defense Academy. The sign will be 26 inches by 85 inches, and it will be channel lit letters, and the lumens are not to exceed 90 per square foot. It'll be turned off by 11 p.m., and there are no other signs to be installed, even if by right.
So motion has been made and seconded to approve Apex Defense Academy, 157 Bedford Street, for the Citizens Bank side of the building, for a 26-inch wide by 85-inch length sign reading Apex Defense Academy, with channel lit letters, with a condition not to exceed 90 lumens per square foot. The sign is shut off at 11 p.m. That there are no other signs, even if by right. All those in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Aye.
It's all right, keep going.
All opposed?
Aye.
I'm sorry.
I outvoted.
4-1.
What a, almost had it.
Figure it out later.
Wait a minute. So,
No, I retract mine and just go, it's unanimous.
Unanimous.
Okay?
All right, it gets a little confusing. Yeah, when we split them out like that. So you're free to go. We've approved 2 out of the 3 signs and not approved the Citizens Bank side.
Okay. Do I have to do anything now? Do I have to like reapply, or I'm good?
So, I don't,
so when you will write up the decision, have the decision stamped, you have 20-day appeal period, and then you can put the sign, have the signs made and put up.
Once I have the decision. Okay. Do I need to give you anything?
Do you have your cards with you?
Took a picture. I can bring it in?
Email it to me.
Email
Your
it to me.
Vinny, right?
Yes. Okay. Just make sure I have your email.
Good luck.
thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Did everybody get the minutes?
Yeah.
What's the date?
Yeah.
Just something can I make that motion?
I don't think so. You're on here.
Oh, want a motion to adjourn?
Motion to approve the minutes?
Oh, I'll make a motion to approve the minutes.
Second?
Motion has been made and seconded to approve the minutes from July 19th, 2022. All those in favor? Aye.
Motion to adjourn?
Motion to adjourn?
Second?
Motion to adjourn has been made. All those in favor?
Aye.